MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. The Padres have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Kohei Arihara, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And now, Trent Grisham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
San Diego, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now the 2-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
A 3-0.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Lined hard to center field. Calhoun is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
And now here is Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here it comes, 0-2. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. Dinelson Lamet will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if a slider is your thing, you found your guy here in Dinelson Lamet. Might have the best slider from the right side in all of baseball. It's a hard-breaking ball. It breaks across and down. By the way, he throws 95 to 96 miles an hour to go along with it. If he has both the hard slider and that good fastball, they're going to have a difficult time scoring any runs off this guy.
The 1-1 home.
Boom, ball.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
A ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Kiner Falefa, the runner at second with one away. Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 3-2 pitch to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone! It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl. Second home run early in the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Joey Gallo becomes out number 2 this inning. Nate Lowe digging in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2.
That's the ball. 2-2.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is under it, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, 2-0 Texas. New inning set to get underway, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is it.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
So here's Will Myers as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And he popped him up. Coming in is Dahl. But he won't get there. It falls in. Throw won't get him.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Tommy Pham comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
1-1.
Myers over at second. Cronenworth at first, one gone. In the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 on, 2 out, and that brings up Austin Nola. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Lamet has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Pham will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on date. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Jose Trevino. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Davis is off of first with 2 away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there, and
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 left for Texas. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. The batter will be Ha-Seong Kim, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. He's set. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
the offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Solak's got it, and there's one gone. And stepping in, Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Tatis is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the AB now. Manny Machado will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiner Falefa ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What? So now up steps Isaiah Kiner Falefa as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Not shortstop.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Line towards center field. And there's the first out here in the Texas third.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch on its way. Nick Solak will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, David.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here, attacking the zone.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. As they're welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
To 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Tommy Pham waits on deck. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Tommy Pham is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Gallo gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Standing in now, Nate Lowe. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 4.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball called for strike 2. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. We played 4 full. It's the all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Ha-Seong Kim. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Popped him up. Low is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And now the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And in steps Manny Machado as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Machado now on 0-1. And there's ball one. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Road, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Now into the box, Will Myers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Fastball called strike 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Kyle Cody trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
That evens it up 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple. And Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Around first, digging for 2. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Batter number 9.
Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Grisham has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Rangers go down quickly there. Still down by a count of 4-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Cody, originally from the Badger state of Wisconsin. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Austin Nola will be next. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
So now into the box is Austin Nola, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Ha-Seong Kim. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Pham at second. Nola at first with no outs. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive
in to score the runner from third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And he's back in standing. Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tim Hill takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 25, Hill.
David Dahl to the plate now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Hill, the former Royal, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Solak, base runner at first with one out. And that misses 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now back.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nate Lowe goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Chris Davis next to bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
In there on the corner, 3-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They trail 5-2. Number 51 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Striding in is Will Myers. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Leading off with the Padres, the right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 0-1.
No, that missed. 1-1.
Here's a pop-up now. Low in foul ground. 1 out.
Now back, the second baseman.
Next up, Jake Cronenworth. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-1.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. So now here is Willie Calhoun for his career in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
The center fielder, Willie Calhoun.
Keone Kela will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 27, Keone Kela.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 2, Charlie.
So stepping in is Charlie Culberson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled off. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Grisham, still going back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit. And he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Jose Trevino stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 7 complete here. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now here's the first offering. Ha-Seong Kim comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Gallo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trent Grisham. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dahl finds some space out there for the catch to retire. Now it'll be Nick Solak. It was a base hit last time up.
The second baseman.
Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15.
First offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Next, here is David Dahl. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Joey Gallo stands in as he looks at a called strike. And it's 1-1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The bat.
Next to stand in is Nate Lowe. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Grisham will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave one. Still a 2-run. Joely Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a great start to the ninth as this ought to be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, Manny Machado, and it's fouled away. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tatis stands at second with no outs. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Eric Hosmer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 2-0 now.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Ready with the 2-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass.
The right fielder.
Here's Will Myers. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. Now both runners on the move. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Gallo is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit. Here's Chris Davis now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 0 for 4. Mark Melanson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 33, Mark Melanson.
Now the first pitch.
That's the ball, low.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Down the left field line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Eli White will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's set and the pitch. Charlie Culberson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball one, well below the zone. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Another 2-2 offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
Boy, this is one of the advantages of being the home team, getting that last chance to hit, Dero. Big base hit right there. Ties things up here in the ninth.
Oh, the boys are going crazy in the dugout right now. We could have a fresh ball game on our hands right here with some extra innings looming. Let's see if they're able to tack on one more.
Now at the plate is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number two. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 10th inning. Eli White will stay in the ballgame as he takes over. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Drilled to first. Right to him. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Next up is Tommy Pham, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation.
Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score. That'll bring up Austin Nola. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throwing to second.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Jorge Mateo will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base, number 3.
So now to the plate, Ha-Seong Kim, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
In there, 2-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. So now we'll see if... Victor Caratini is into the ball game now as he'll take over. Out in left field.
Now playing left.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Emilio Pagan takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. And he takes ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way.
3-0.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. Leody Taveras will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Hit hard up the middle. 1 there. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Now to the plate, Nate Lowe. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that thing?
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Mark Melanson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Emilio Pagan hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.